What's up guys, and today it's part 4 of our favourite game, Florida Simulator.
Usually should I sell all our diamonds?
No, don't sell the diamonds, we need them to make hardened diamond armor with 25%. Guess hardened.
This is hardened when one.
I mean EDF 5. If you haven't already, you should, really watch the first 3 parts, because it's simply how confusing and stupid this game is. If you're still here, have returned from watching the other parts, or have already played the game, strap in, because I'm just going to get right into this new part. Okay, so I've tried out all 3 classes now, so I'm just going to go back to playing the original. Oh dear god, there is one more. As you can tell from that montage that I showed you, the fencer is, broken. The way that I would like to describe the fencer is if Ronan from Titanfall and Doomguy merged together, with the fencer being able to carry a Doomguy shotgun, melee weapons like hammers, which actually really suck, and spears, which are absolutely broken and I use primarily for a movement exploit, and are able to carry twice as many weapons as every other class, and are able to carry literal fucking artillery into battle, and not the shitty ones that the air raider has. No, you can actually reload this. Yeah, in his prime, the fencer is kind of broken, and there are multiple exploits that turn it from the quote-unquote slow tanky class into a speed demon that can outrun the wing diver. But heed my word here, in his prime, because to achieve the true Giga Chandless of the fencer, you need to struggle for a very grueling early game, as the slow aspect of him really comes into effect there. Anyways, the episode begins with the EDF beginning an invasion of some suspicious caves that seemed to be populated by our frog and bug friends that we have seen repeatedly, where I attempted to hold back the endless stream of bugs with nothing but a jackhammer and a shotgun, and somehow succeeded, which turned into kind of Hyphoric victory, as all of my allies died in the mission. After some rest and recuperation, I am then sent to scout out the rest of the cave complex. A mission that, if you slip and fall at the very beginning of it, you effectively have to restart unless you're playing as the wing diver. Anyhow, I leave the boys to it, and then I come back to find them all dead, and over 100 bugs in their place. Other than that, nothing really happened, so thus, it's mission cleared. The next mission is the finale of the Cave Invasion trilogy, and it was also the one that I had the most doubts about beating in one attempt. as this mission introduces the big bugs, which have the lovely habit of melting my HP whenever I go within a half-mile radius of them. But I managed to come up with a strategy of beating them, which was just me getting as close as possible and spamming it with as much ridiculous firepower as possible as well, which resulted in a pretty easy mission. So after I destroyed all the antags, it's mission cleared. Now, the next bunch of missions of the game are the first real wall that most new EDF 5 players face, because this bunch contains Birth, Plane of Conflict, Current Headquarters, and Brutal Battlefield. So I entered these ones with a large amount of fear, but the first mission, Birth, proved that I had severely underestimated the difficulty of these missions, and more specifically, those fucking shotgun frogs. I didn't die once. I didn't die twice. I died 3 fucking times on this mission, all to getting 2-shot by that wave of those fucking bastards that spawned near the end of the mission. But after I threw my computer out of the window and rage quit multiple times, I decided to pull the artillery out when I booted up the game the next day and managed to obliterate those pathetic amphibians because I brutally mortar-struck them before they even invaded the beach. So, finally, it was mission cleared. I was then introduced to the wasps, which were a complete and utter pain in my arse to kill, as my fencer was built for mainly close-range encounters and I had trouble dodging their stupid stinger things, as I constantly screwed up my dash patterns. But, to be fair to me, I had difficulty adapting to having only 2 thruster dashes, and thus limited movement speed, when I was used to, this. Well, the most important thing was that I cleared the mission in the end. The EDF then brutalizes Godzilla, only he wasn't brutalized, he was just napping. In the end though, we finally managed to take it down, and oh, if you look at that! A new Kaiju has invaded the Earth, even worse than the Godzilla, where it proceeds to utterly kick our asses and decides to dip. So it's, mission cleared, I guess? The next mission, Plane of Conflict, however, I had drastically underestimated, and what I thought would be a 2-hour slog which would take me at least 3 attempts, like when Birth fucked me over, it was just a 15-minute vibe where I collected a lot of new weapons and HP buffs, so that proved to be fun. Current Headquarters, however, took all of my optimism, shoved it in my face, and then proceeded to punch it out of my arse. Because, I died to, guess what? Those bastard shotgun anyways, the run that I accidentally succeeded in took over 25 minutes that had me almost die multiple times, but in the end, I actually managed to destroy all of the teleportation ships somehow, and kill all of those stupid wasps that I couldn't aim at, and the soldiers managed to survive, so I cleared the mission. I am then thrust into a seemingly unwinnable battle. Thank you, EDF 5, very cool. This was the mission of the episode that I had the most doubt on attempting, or even completing at all without busting at least one of my monitors, because of the sheer amount of minis that the game throws onto your screen at any given time. But I somehow managed to connect to my inner Doomguy and, well, roll the footage. After that encounter, I was entitled to even more leave, so I guess this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this EDF 5 video, and I hope you stick around for the next one. See you.